Hey everyone, 2 litre water bottle here. Today's video is about how to truthfully improve your mental health with one of my favourite methods, nature. Alright? It sounds stupid, but just wait, man, just wait. So let's be completely straight. Let's be completely honest here, alright? As a whole, if you step back, take a look at men in general these days, the new generations, what are they more of? Would you say they are more masculine or more feminine? Now, the only logical answer is more feminine because that's what they are. I hate to say it, but the reason for that is because of the modern day world. If I could sum up the modern world today, it would have to just be, it'd be something like, let's have fun now and save the consequences till later to build up over time. And then when eventually we're in our late 30s, let's just all deal with it then. Now, when you hear that, you think, that's fucking stupid, why would you do that? But you don't realise that is exactly how it is. Yeah, I know I just thought of it off the top of my head and tell me why, but just think about it for a second. I'm sure you've probably seen some videos from other self-improvement mental health YouTubers, the actual ones, who talk about how social media damages you. So essentially, what I've taken from their videos is that all of our modern day pleasures, and you know what they are: social media, gaming, porn, scrolling on YouTube Shorts all day, which I have fallen into the trap of countless times. Modern day pleasures mess with our primal brains. Because, think, right? Technology, it is ridiculous. It has advanced incredibly far in such a short amount of time. I mean, it's ridiculous, really. And like species adapt to their environment over time. Yeah. Are we really doing that over the span of 30 years? No, exactly. Yeah, that's what I thought. No, we're not. Our brains haven't had enough time, and we're getting further and further advanced to the point where our brain has essentially just. I mean, I'm not a scientist, but I'm just assuming that our brain has just given up and not even trying to adapt anymore. The entire point of social media is to give you as many quick flashes of dopamine in such a quick succession. And it's sort of a competition to see who can control your mind the most, really. One thing I've always done is read all of the terms and conditions when I download an app on my phone. You know what I want you to do after this video? I want you to go ahead and look at TikTok's terms and conditions, it will horrify you. How many people are on that platform? Probably, I'd say close to 1 billion downloads. Probably even, you know what, most likely even more. That's just fucking disgusting, you know? That many people are being controlled. Fucking horrible. Fucking horrible. I mean, do you really want that? Okay, whatever you're doing while listening to the video right now, I want you to just sit and stare at a blank wall or a blank something and just truly think, do you really need social media? I mean, unless you're some sort of influencer who gains a yearly income from it, then I don't see a reason why you would. There's no true point in it, is there? I mean, how great, guys, would it be if we didn't have to worry about it? Because let's be honest, I mean, when we're not on it, I mean, even I've fallen into this thing. When we're not on social media, the urge to click back on the app gets stronger and stronger and stronger. I don't even know how they fucking do it, man. Evil scientists and shit. Fucking Dr. Doofenshmirtz is behind social media's addiction. Oh, mate. You don't understand how shit it is, really. I mean, I've done this several times, and I'm assuming whoever's watching this has, come on, at least once, unless you literally live in a rock. Then how would you find this video? All right, you go on a YouTube short, you see something interesting, and you think, one more YouTube short, one more won't hurt, all right? Click on the other one, you like it. You do that about 20 times, you find one you don't like, you keep scrolling anyway. You know, you just keep scrolling, you're like, oh, only a few more won't hurt, right? Then, right, you look at the time, and you think, I've been watching this for a fucking hour. How the fuck does that happen? Oh, my fish just came out, that sounded weird. Yeah, so, you look, and like, 2 fucking hours on a social media app, think, alright, you sleep, well, you should be, you're meant to sleep 8 hours a day, right? That's 1/3 of your whole day gone. So you have a 16-hour window per day, right? How about we cut that down to 14? Would you like that? Cut it down to 14 hours? Doesn't sound very nice, does it? You get less time. You get a shorter life. You get a way shorter life. It's not meant to happen, is it? I mean, it's the same with video games. I mean, I've grown up with a family who all love video games, right? Stepdad plays them every single night when we're all in bed. He's always said that, you know, gaming's fun. And I've always had like Nintendos and not Nintendo Switch, like Nintendo DS. I remember the fucking 3DS. That was actually golden. I literally did the thing several times where my mum came in and I had to shove it under my pillow and pretend to be asleep. Oh, golden times. No worries There was no mention at social media or social media addiction. We need those fucking times back, man. We should have stopped at the Nintendos. We don't fucking need all these Xbox One S, Xbox One Series X, Xbox One X. It's just, mate, the 360 was fine. I loved the 360. An old game, Hydro Thunder. Me and my siblings used to play that all the fucking time. Fucking boat racing. It's sick. The thing is, back then, I actually enjoyed it. But, playing games now, to be honest, I don't. It's just, the reason I played video games for so long is because my life was that fucking uninteresting that it was an escape so I could pretend that I was a cool character. I was the main character in a fictional world because I wanted to have a life like them. Right, there's a game called Wolfenstein where you literally infiltrate Nazi bases and slaughter all the Nazis inside. Right. The reason I played that for so long is because I'm a hero. I killed the Nazis, guys. Look at me, I'm so cool. The thing is, no one really cares outside of yourself. I mean, your friends don't really care unless they're all sad and are obsessed with video games, like I was. 6 hours a fucking day. My day consisted of waking up, getting ready, half an hour later, leave for school, get back from school, spend about 6 hours on video games a day. Doing nothing. I wasn't even doing any fucking revision for school, ever. How fucked up is that? It's so fucking shit. Genuinely. Alright, so I talked about social media. And I've talked about video games. Junk food. Alright. This is a rhetorical question. Please acknowledge that. Did we have junk food 1,000 years ago? Just think. Just let your brain think, alright? I'll give you like 15 seconds. Well, what do you think? Was there? Now, if your answer was no, well done, buddy. Yeah, there was no junk food 1,000 years ago. And were 1/3 of the fucking country obese? No. Did we have a ridiculous abundance of food always at our disposal? Yes, the rich did. But did everybody? Because even the poor people are fucking fat. All the poor people are fat as well. And then and then literally, if people become clinically obese, like morbidly obese, they get paid from the fucking government. And they can buy whatever shit they want. I saw a fat guy who didn't even walk. He literally had a council house. And he had a fucking Porsche. How do you get a Porsche when you live in a council house unless you are actually that fat bloke? Which I did actually see him. It's ridiculous. I'm not saying they're not nice people. It's just, why would you actually eat junk food? I mean, I've had my struggle with junk food. Genuinely, I really have. Whole childhood and teenage years, my parents would always, every day, go to the shop, buy more food, mostly containing junk food. Fucking sweets, chocolate bars, those giant tubs of like, what are they called? Celebrations. What's the other one called? Quality Street. And she always used to buy those, well, she still does really, those 30 packs of Walker's Crisps. Now, being completely honest, I love eating junk food. I love the taste of it. They do honestly taste really, really nice. But no thanks, man. No thanks. Do you think your body is asking for shitty food? You know, take 10 seconds this time. Take 10 seconds. Is my body truly asking for junk food? Exactly. No, we're not. No, it ain't. The thing is, they know what they're doing. They know they're controlling us. It's just, I hope me and the other more successful self-improvement YouTubers spread this message to as many people as possible. It's scary, man. It's scary. America's called land of opportunity, right? Mate, like, I swear it's over 1/3 of them are obese, and also most of them can't even tell where their own fucking country is. Like, it's ridiculous, man. You're trying to educate people, fucking educate them. I once saw a video while scrolling YouTube shorts of someone going around asking Americans where a certain country is, and then he actually encountered a geography teacher. She didn't even fucking know. She got most of them fucking wrong. That is ridiculous. And I know I've sprouted off into education, but it's just what I'm saying is just the whole modern world is fucked. It's messed up our brains so badly. I mean, right, I've asked this question to many people, and they've all said the same answer. Surprise, surprise, these are the people that I haven't actually talked properly about this whole thing. I asked them, would you rather live in the agricultural times or the modern times? And do you want to know what they all said? The modern times, because I've got games, or I've got my phone with me. I wouldn't survive without my phone. Yes, you fucking would. You really would. You've just been conditioned to need it and look at it every 2 fucking seconds. You really would survive. Mate, you'd be fucking fine without your phone. I mean, I check my phone probably at most 15 times per day. Right? There are some people who literally have it out all day. And they lose their whole attention span because it's completely fucked. Live like agricultural men. Go outside. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Chop a fucking tree down if you get a permit. Don't just go and chop a tree down. You'll get fucking arrested. I mean, build something, smash something into pieces, only if it's allowed, okay? Just think, live like a man, release all that energy, all that masculine urge and energy to destroy and build. How peaceful, how enjoyable do you think their life was back then? I mean, their whole life consisted of wake up, destroy some trees, bring them back to family, farm, cultivate, provide for family, come home, eat with family, love with family, go to sleep. A simple, quaint existence. That would surely make me happy. I'd be happy with that, honestly. That'd be so enjoyable. Because I'd finally have some form of order in my life. I'm going to ask you this again. When you look at men today, are they more masculine or feminine?